How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be heading back into what may have happened if the Galactic Patrol helped out our heroes early. If you missed the last part, then make sure you click the link up above to go ahead and check it out. Goku, Krillin, and Jocko have been going around the universe and defeating many criminals. Goku has grown leagues stronger and is easily one of the greatest Galactic Patrol members. Him, Krillin, and Jocko have arrested many bad guys throughout the universe, and many villains have been arrested. Goku and Krillin were also scheduled to go and arrest a man who created 7-3. And since Krillin is a master of evasion, they're able to sneak in and arrest a man before he calls all of the 7-3 androids to attack. With all of these androids just lying around with no use, Goku asks Krillin what they should do. He knows that 7-3 is way too powerful himself, so they can't just try and destroy all of them. Krillin thinks this over and says that maybe they can return these androids to Earth, and see if Bulma and Dr. Briefs can reprogram them, and make them follow their orders instead. Goku thinks that's an excellent idea, as he remembers how powerful 7-3 was in the Galactic Prison. So if they have a whole army of them for help, and for training partners, then things will go so much easier for them, and Goku will get amazing training in. The rest of the Galactic Patrol arrives to carefully take out the 7-3 androids and brings them over to Capsule Corp. Dr. Briefs and Bulma are surprised to see the Galactic Patrol return, and Goku and Krillin greet them, happy to see their friends again. Krillin asks the scientists if they can do their best to reprogram the 7-3 androids, as these are very powerful beings, and with them on their side in the Galactic Patrol, then the whole universe itself can be saved from most of its threats. Bulma says that they can do their best, but it might take a while, as there are a lot of androids there. Goku says it's not a problem, as he would like to chill on Earth for a little while anyways, to visit his friends, so they can take all the time that they need. Goku and Krillin go to visit Roshi, and show their master how powerful that they've gotten while in the patrol, and Roshi is very impressed on the skills that these two have picked up. They've really come a long way since he trained the two of them as kids. As the three are catching up, Krillin's galactic watch begins to beep. Something has entered the atmosphere. Goku asks what it is, and Krillin replies that he doesn't know. It's not one of their ships, it's much smaller, and it only has one man inside. Maybe they should go off and check it out just in case. Goku and Krillin apologize to Roshi and tell him that they'll be back, they just have to go and check this out real quick. Raditz emerges from his pod, using his scouter to look for his brother. As he's searching, he detects two strong powers coming right towards him. Raditz doesn't even get a good look at their power levels, as his scouter explodes on him. Goku and Krillin just land in front of Raditz, and Goku is shocked to see that this guy is one of the Saiyans that Jocko told him about. Jocko said never to mess with these guys, as if he does, then Frieza will show up and completely destroy the patrol. Except now, with the 7-3 androids, maybe he'll have even stronger patrol members to help defeat Frieza. So, Goku introduces himself to Raditz, holding out his hand for a handshake. Raditz stares at his brother in disgust. This is his brother, alright. He looks exactly like his father. He's staring in disgust, though, at his Galactic Patrol uniform. His brother, instead of fulfilling his goal and destroying this planet, decided to join the police force and protect the galaxy? This is so un-Saiyan that it disgusts him. Raditz yells at his brother for being a disappointment to the Saiyan race, and dishonoring their ways, and goes in to punch his brother in the chest. Except, the moment Raditz punches Goku, his hand breaks. Raditz yells out in pain, holding his hand, asking how the hell that happened. Goku just rubs his head laughing, saying that he's been training with the elite of the elite in the patrol, such as Miris, and he even occasionally goes to spar with Saganbo and 7-3 in the prison. It seems that he's gotten too strong for his brother in terms of power levels. Speaking of power levels, Goku and Krillin are leagues ahead of where they were in canon. With training with all these high-powered beings, Goku has reached a power level of around 900,000. He could be even higher than that, as he's been training with an angel. But I mean, Miris wasn't going all out obviously, and Goku's strength didn't increase much with him, but his technique did. Goku hasn't achieved Ultra Instinct obviously, but he has agility very similar to it, which is kinda like Roshi's pseudo Ultra Instinct in the manga. So Goku is very dangerous when it comes to fighting. And Krillin isn't even too far behind Goku, and they're around the exact same in strength. Krillin could easily keep up, and while he doesn't go out and train with the prisoners, he trains with Miris, Jocko, and Goku, so he's definitely not a slouch. Raditz fires a beam at Krillin, and the patrolman just dodges out of the way, and with a simple chop on the neck, Raditz is knocked out. Goku is pretty disappointed to see how weak his brother is, and wonders if this Frieza guy is really all that powerful. Goku and Krillin handcuff Raditz, and apologize to Roshi, saying that they'll be returning soon, they just have to take care of this prisoner. Goku and Krillin return to the Galactic Patrol HQ and show off Raditz to Meares and the Galactic King. Once Raditz comes to, he tells the patrolman that his two Saiyan comrades should have noticed that his scouter was destroyed, and they'll be making their way to Earth, as they seek to destroy it. Meares glares at Raditz and tells the other patrolmen around to bring him off to the Galactic Prison. Once Raditz is gone, Meares tells Goku and Krillin that they can't let Earth be destroyed by the Saiyans, and the two of them should be powerful enough now to go in and defeat them. Luckily, they've been keeping tabs on these Saiyans, and this planet was their last known location. They might as well go off now and arrest these two, before they make their way to Earth. Goku is very happy, as he's been waiting for so long to fight these guys, as they're his people, and he wants to see how powerful they really are. Goku and Krillin make their way to the planet Vegeta and Nappa are on, and tell them that they're under arrest. Vegeta is pretty surprised to see Goku here, as this is the Saiyan that Raditz went off to find, and he's joined the Galactic Patrol? That's disgusting. He's a disappointment to the Saiyan race, of course. Except, Goku and Krillin are way too strong for these two, and Vegeta and Nappa are taken out without much effort. Goku is once again disappointed. These guys were supposed to be even stronger than Raditz, and while they certainly were, they were also nowhere near his level. The two Saiyans are brought to the Galactic Prison, and while determining what is going to happen to these two Saiyans during a trial, the Galactic King says that Prince Vegeta will be the only one not going to prison, as he's going to become a spy for the Galactic Patrol. He knows Frieza's strongholds and Frieza himself in and out, so he's going to become a spy, and at the end of every day, he's going to return to the patrol and disclose all of the info about Frieza that he found. Vegeta is pretty pissed, as he doesn't want to work for these guys, but his only other option is execution, so he decides to go for the Galactic Patrol spy idea. For the next few months, Vegeta resumes his daily duties as one of Frieza's lackeys, and just tells the Emperor that Raditz and Nappa were killed during a mission. And of course, Frieza being Frieza, doesn't care about this in the slightest, and just tells Vegeta to go off on his own conquering worlds. At the end of every mission, Vegeta goes back to Galactic Patrol HQ to give reports of Frieza's strongholds and missions. That way, the Galactic Patrol can go off and arrest the soldiers, slowly taking down Frieza's armies. Vegeta also has been training with Goku, as he wants to know how he got to be so much stronger than him. Of course, Goku would bring up Meares, but I don't think Meares would want to train with one of the biggest criminals in the universe, so it's just up to Goku to train with him. Of course, Goku largely outclasses the Prince, and training is basically a curb stomp of Vegeta every day. Luckily though, since Vegeta gets beaten to death constantly, he gets gigantic Zenkais, which allows him to catch up to Goku very quickly. Jocko and Krillin aren't the biggest fans of Goku training with Vegeta, as each time the two go at it, Vegeta just seems to get even stronger, which is going to be very tough if he ever goes rogue again. Goku of course tells the two not to worry, as he's been talking with Vegeta as they train too. And he seems to want Frieza gone as much as they do. Once Frieza is gone, then he'll most likely stay here and join them, as he just wants to get stronger himself, and he can't really do that anywhere else. One day, Vegeta gets input that the Ginyu Force, one of the strongest forces in Frieza's army, is going to be attacking a planet called Yardrat. And that's the perfect time for them to attack and take them out. Goku, Krillin, Jocko, and Jaya make their way to the planet and encounter the Ginyu Force attacking the Yardratians. The whole squad has done their research on the Force from Vegeta, and they all have been briefed on their powers and abilities, so they know who's the most dangerous out of all of them. Once the Ginyu split up to go kill some Yardrats, Jocko sneaks up on Guldo and uses his stun gun to take him out. He then locks him up and takes him away to the prison as fast as he can. That way he can't freeze time and help out his allies. Jaya goes up to Ginyu, using his gun to stick his mouth together with goop. That way, he can't open his mouth to change bodies. With Ginyu surprised by this, Krillin rushes over and knocks him out with a punch to the head. This leaves Goku to rush over and tackle Birder, Jace, and Raccoon. And all three of them are taken out very easily, as Goku is way too powerful for them, even when they're working together. With the Ginyu Force taken out, the Yardrats thank the patrol for saving them, and say that they would love to repay them with training in spirit control. Goku says that he would love to get some more training, but he's got to get back to HQ pretty fast. Paibara tells Goku that he'll be able to get back to HQ a lot faster if he learns their technique, Instant Transmission. With this technique, he can teleport wherever he wants, as long as he can get an energy signal down. Krillin tells the group that this would be an extremely useful move to learn. That way they could just teleport back to Galactic Prison fast, without having to worry about the prisoners breaking out on the way back. Jaya brings the Ginyu Force back to Galactic Prison, as Goku and Krillin begin their instant transmission training. Meanwhile, on Frieza's capital, Frieza is informed that the Ginyu Force aren't answering at all, and they all may have been killed. Frieza is pretty shocked as the Ginyu Force shouldn't have been taken out by all these Yardratians that easily. They must have gotten careless. Maybe it's time for him to step in and deal with these pests himself. And that's where we're going to be leaving things for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as it was really fun to write. Blending Super and Z storylines together is a really cool thing I like to do, and I can't wait until I get to write about it some more. If you guys want to see this scenario continue faster, then make sure you guys like this video and leave a comment on what you thought of it. And especially make sure to subscribe, as that will really help out my channel a lot. And before you guys head out, I do have my own Patreon page available. And unfortunately, we have lost Professor X, but we have also gained 3 new patrons. So I'd like to give a shout out to Dreadpool, Patrick Sandlin, and Mr. Darkness for pledging. It really means so much you guys are able to support me. So again, thank you all so much. So if you guys want to be like these guys, then make sure you guys go and join my Patreon. Really get a bunch of cool perks for the channel. And with all that, until we meet again you guys, and see you later!